So, this time we're going to be talking about the trailer that just got released. I don't know why we're talking about it. Like, it's just got announced, like, 40 minutes ago as of this recording. And we're going to be talking about this announcement for the Avatar Last Airbender trailer. Technically the second trailer. This is like a full-on one that they wanted to showcase because, yeah, this shit is out in, like, a month. Like, next month, in, like, I think they said February 22nd, it's coming out. And, yeah, everyone is... I wouldn't say... Well, some people are excited. And I understand that. But a lot of us are also worried, like, there's some... We don't want to get hurt again, basically. None of us wants to get hurt again after what happened last time. Nobody wants that pain and suffering put upon them again. But, having said that, though, this looks a lot better than the M. Night Shyamalan movie. I'm not gonna lie. Aesthetically, it looks like live-action Avatar. Like, it full-on looks like, like what a live-action Avatar series would look like. Not whitewashed, not over-realized, and also making the animals look like creepy, weird creatures. I mean, some of them are creepy and weird. And the Heba spirit, we quickly saw that, and I was like, oof, God, that looks like something you would see in, like, Silent Hill. So, Heba actually looks pretty freaky. Yeah. So, this series clearly shows that they are taking bits and elements of Season 1 and Season 2, and early Season 2, and mashing them together. Which I'm wondering how that's going to play out. Like, how fast are they going to speedrun this? I understand that these episodes are probably going to be, like, over an hour long. And, look, guys, I gotta be honest, I hate binge watching is such a problem for me. I understand that, like, I like having all the episodes out rather than waiting, because it's a paradox, I swear to God. It is a straight-up paradox, for most of the time. Because, on one hand, it's nice to have all the episodes there. But on the other, like, someone with ADHD, it's really hard to keep focus on every episode, especially when they're like every hour long. That was one of my problems with the Netflix Marvel shows, was because, like, I can't devote myself and invest myself into a 13-hour commitment. I did that for season 1 of Daredevil, and I was like, holy shit, that was a lot. Yeah. So, I don't know how long the episodes are. I think they said there's about 10 one-hour-long episodes, telling the entire story of Avatar in 10 hours. Or half the story in one piece. That's going to be interesting to see. We get to see Jet, we get to see June, we get to see, of course, Zuko and Iroh, who also, the actor who plays him played Carson Teva in Mandalorian, and he's the perfect. Like, the moment they announced he was Iroh, I was like, that dude is perfect. So, and already he looks perfect. So I can't wait to hear some wise notes from Uncle Iroh from him. Zuko looks pretty good. The Scar, I think it's just live action, guys. I think you just cannot replicate that Scar in live action film from the animation. I really don't think they can. I really do not think they can in any way, shape, or form copy that. It just, like, no one seems to get it right. And we also see Azula with a bow and arrow. Yeah, Azula's an archer now. Obviously, she's going to have firebending, firebending along with it. But that's an interesting twist of having Azula with weapons. It's going to be kind of scary with the idea of Azula, who's already dangerous with firebending. Now she knows archery. And apparently Azula is going to play a bigger role in the first half, like the water of Book 1 Water, than she did of just showing herself off in little cameos here and there. So I'm wondering how big of a threat they're going to make her, or what they're going to do with her. Because, yeah, this show is going off the beaten path. And again, I think another reason why people are so hesitant about this show is because Mike and Brian left the series because of creative differences to create Avatar Studios. So there's another reason why I think people are pretty hesitant of it. And again, we all thought the Avatar movie looked good the first time around. You know, we all thought the Avatar film looked really damn good aesthetic, and then we all thought, oh yeah, it's the, you know, it's got the, you know, some great aesthetics to it. It's got some great, you know, it looks like it jumped right out of it, you know, out of the show. And then we watched it, and we were all like, that cat meme, that fat cat meme, where it's like, huh? That's how we walked out of the theater. It was, at best, it was, huh? The other half was that screaming Siamese cat in rage. Yeah. The other thing I'm hoping they don't do with this show, but I'm kind of getting like this this feeling in my gut that one thing they're gonna do, and it's gonna bother me, and the Avatar series was guilty of this too. I'm not gonna lie. The original show was guilty of this too, especially in Legend of Korra. You already know what I'm gonna say. The shipping. I have this weird feeling they are really gonna, you know, go all out. You know, they're really gonna play out the shipping and romance stuff. And I'm pretty, like, I'm 70%, 75% sure they're gonna have Zuko and Katara get together to let all the Zutara fans, you know, collectively orgasm at once. Which, by the way, to all the Zutara fans out there, I say this with love before I say anything else. But you don't care about Katara. You care about having a straw person to leech your feelings off of because you want to fuck the bad Scar boy. Don't deny this. You know I'm right. That's literally, I think, 90% of the time. They don't give a shit about... They're just writing... Like, in most Zutara fanfictions, they write Katara like how I'm sure they would act, and I'm sure they're probably, like, you know, flicking beans over fucking, you know, fucking the bad boy. I know this because I've been on fanfiction for, like, 20 years. Well... over 10 years, I should say. I'm sorry. That's a little... But yeah. Oh, I've been at this for over a decade. I've seen enough fanfiction to know that's how it goes. So, I'm 75% sure it's going to be Zutara if they bring up shipping. And who knows, maybe they'll put Aang with Toph. I don't fucking know. Or they could put Aang with Katara. I'd actually be genuinely glad if they did. I'd be genuinely surprised if they did. But also, real quick, how about them Kyoshi warriors? I'm really excited because, like, when we see almost said Omashu, when we see the island, when we see, you know, Kyoshi Island, that looks like fucking awesome. I can't wait to see the Unagi too. I really can't wait to see how they'll pull off the Unagi. But yeah, so also we got King Boomy, which that was really cool. That fight's gonna be really a boss. But all in all, I'm still got some hesitation. There's still some trepidation to me. But on a whole, looks good. Now I just hope it delivers. That's all I think that's all we can say, any of us, is that we just hope it delivers at this point, right? Like, we just hope it just gives us what we want. I mean, I'm not a One Piece fan, but I've heard nothing but good things about the One Piece show on Netflix. And I still need to watch Yu Yu Hakusho. It's just, again, marathoning all of that and investing all my time, because in my brain will be like, you stupid piece of shit, why aren't you doing other stuff? You should fucking die. That's what I war with my brain. Anyway, so I'm rambling now, but you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think, what did you guys think of the trailer for Avatar: The Last Airbender? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.